brains and my swagger, we'll be right in the good ship Principe San Petrina forthwith, and be shot of these ship squiffy doldrums.
A fine dream. I pray to Ondra that you achieve it. For me, though, the current flows but one way. A return to the Principe would mean my death.
Is it true what you're accused of?
I've not heard every charge against me, but that of mutiny, of that charge, I bear guilt.
Why? The sorcerer were our home and kin. We're our cock-swelling pride. And you bartered it to an half-drowned old elf for a pint-bilged fucking clipper? 14 years I spent swabbing them decks. Longer yet for you. Captain Bastion trusted you. I trusted you.
Ac. Bon amico. Sientere, Seraphin. I've disappointed you. Hurt you. No words can justify my actions. I only hope you believe me, that I did what needed doing.
How can I?
Romaro, did this have something to do with your captain trafficking slaves?
How did you? Captain Bastion had the sorcerer slaving.
Slaving? What kind of fathom-headed hornswoggle be this? The sorcerer were my kin. They weren't slaving. I hunted slavers for the captain. We freed slaves together.
So I also believed. But Bastion sold those we saved to the Crooksburg slavers. I found records of it in his quarters, almost a decade's worth. When I confronted him, it went poorly.
Ah, I see. Rage rushes through your blood, flushing your skin, and cold hate spirals along the length of your spine as confusions blur your vision. Let the visions come.
Sientere, bon amico. Forgive me. I meant you not to know. To keep your faith in our traditions. To remain optimistic. A bright star within the Principe.
You okay, Seraphim? Damn. Seraphim, you've heard Romaro's confession. What would you do with him now?
Cut him loose, Cap. Aye, he did the Deadfire a fine turn by sinking them slavers. But among the Consuelo, mutiny means death. Better go on for a no.
Okay, we'll leave you be.
Agrasima, Watcher. The Clipper will be loaded soon, and then we'll be away. Cores, Seraphin. Bon amico. Take this. May you have rare cause to use it. I hope we meet again someday, on calmer seas.
Cores, bon amico. Ahoy, Captain!
Ahoy yourself, Seraphim.
Truth be told, I've not felt so cozy in a crew since my tour on the Sorcerer. With Romaro and the lot. Good times and a half, that.
You're a valuable member of my crew.
By way of expressing my gratitude, I've a tribute to be presenting. It's meant to be worn by a great captain. I think you rightly qualify. And I think you'll look right spiff in it too.
Where did you get this?
Romaro gifted it to me when I took leave of the Sorcerer. He had this notion I'd make captain myself someday.
Oh my god, please tell me it's an awesome looking hat. Does that mean you don't want to be a captain?
Mayhaps I coveted a captain's quarters when I were a wee swabby. But serving with Ferrante, with yourself, seeing what leading a crew takes, well, I reckon it's like marrying. It just ain't for me.
Why not?
Now, for first, I've got less than an all-in's thimble worth of patience for all the politics, glad-handing, cronyism and sycophancy that goes along with the Consuelo. But mostly, this heart be twice as soft as this belly. Probably as furry too. Mayhaps I could captain a boat like yourself, all even-keeled and kindly. But you're a rare sort, aren't you?
Most helms could use a captain with a thimble of self-awareness.
I like when people compliment you, Watcher. Shows they're smart.
I've always had a way with the lasses.
Thank you for the gift.
Pleasure be entirely mine, Cap.
Fair
May
favor.
it serve you at least half as well as I.
Fair favor. Oh, it's glitched again. What is fair favor? Oh my god, look at this. 10% hit to crit chance and 10% crit damage of daggers, rapiers, save. No, this might have to go to Eder, you know. Yeah, this might have to go to Eder. Oh yeah, let's go into Eder. Because that'd be amazing for him. He needs a new hat as well. Cool. So this is the other thing we got. Claim and refusal. Grants claim refusal. The serene face focuses the wearer's mind and soul with purpose and acceptance, increases melee damage inflicted and received. The face of suffering twisted with madness decreases melee damage dealt and received. Oh. Okay. We could do, yeah, this actually works for my my character as well now, because it'll be good for Modwear. We'll use that for now, anyways. We have so much shit to sell, it's insane. You can have this, I guess.
You made the right choice. My turn.
Right, he wants to speak. Oh.
You be boring a hole in me with them eyes, Cap. I'd offer an oboe for your thoughts, but I prefer not to make deals I ain't got no intention to keep.
I know things could have gone better back on Sayuka, but they could have gone worse too.
I'd be fine, actually. Strange though it be.
If you want to talk, I'll listen.
I'm not sure there'll be much to say, Captain.
Ooh. I'm deeply sorry that you had to experience that. If there's anything I can do, you need only tell me.
I be appreciating the sentiment, I suppose.
At least you've got someone to stay with you. Stay with if you ever travel out west. Had that myself until someone broke my castle.
That'd be a point and a half.
No!
Mayhaps I'll go find myself Romaro one of these days. After we've dealt with everything here.
No, we're not done. No, we're not done.
What do you want?
Oh.
Good.
What can I do you for?
Ahoy, Captain. What can I do you for?
I glimpsed your thoughts when Romaro told us about the sorcerer and its slaves.
I espy a lurking question, Cap.
Want to tell me about it?
I was born into slavery, Cap. I never knew no father save Romaro and don't much remember my mother. I do remember the day they tore me from her arms. Her screams. Kind of thing that leaves a mark.
Wow.
It'd have been one thing if I was purchased for labor. To lift or farm or fix or what do you have. But they bought me to fight. Threw me in a fucking pit. Set me against other slaves.
There's a special place in hell for souls like that. No, really, they get shredded. Cut right from the cycle.
How'd you go from the slave pit to the sea?
They transported me twixt one pit and the next by ship. And they would set me swabbing decks. One eve, the sorcerer fell upon them sneaking up in the sunset. When blades were drawn, I availed myself of one. Found myself a little justice. Romaro brought me aboard the sorcerer. The rest of the story's old. Ain't a subject I much feel like speaking on at the moment. Mayhaps some other time, all right? Worst
Okay.
thing about ciphering be the knowing what...
Oh man, there was another option there that I wanted to ask him, but shit. Fleet Master's quarters. I wanted to say to him, do you think we should tell the Consuelo about the slavers?
Artillery trajectory calculations. Terribly tedious and lamentably imprecise in a storm. Ah, but the numbers distract me. Where are my manners? You must be the watcher the Hazanui sent. You found me with a rare spare moment.
Hazanui Karu asked me to deliver some cargo to you.
I've received a report from the dockmaster stating as much. The Royal Deadfire Company appreciates your swift delivery of our cargo.
Say nothing about the smugglers.
Well, I've received a report from the dockmaster stating as much. The Royal Deadfire Company appreciates your swift delivery of our cargo.
The Hazanui didn't say I'd be ferrying human cargo.
Why would she? You're a courier. In any event, the Hazanui's missive suggested you might be able to help us with an issue at port.
Go ahead.
You may have noticed the outsized coral in the harbor.
Mm-hmm.
There's something unnatural about the coral's growth. About everything on this island. And no matter how we trim it back, it only grows larger. My engineers deduce that the origin of this disturbance is somewhere off the coast of Sayuka, and I'd like you to investigate. Talk to Avera in the workshop if you care to learn more. I would be grateful for your help here, Watcher.
Cool. Who are you?
Did you not read the name on the door before you came in? You do know you're in the office of the Fleet Master, I hope.
I meant, who are you in the general sense?
Ah, you meant to ask why I'm important enough to have my name on a door. I'm a Fleet Master of the Rawatayan Navy stationed at Sayuka, a research colony of the Royal Deadfire Company.
What are you researching?
Andra's mortar. Storms that strong, that consistent. I suspect they're not natural.
Impressive title.
To one unfamiliar with the Rawatayan Navy, perhaps. But mine is an administrative position. I see to the smooth running of Sayuka. Of course, it'd be a sight easier if there weren't the coral to contend with.
Okay.
You misunderstand. I don't command ships. I command this port. Rawatayan vessels docking here are under my protection, but I don't tell them where to go. That's the Hazanui's job.
Wanted to ask you about something.
Well,
What does the RDC hope to achieve in the archipelago?
how much do you know of Rawatai, Watcher?
I've studied its history.
So you have a scholarly understanding. That's not worth nothing. You'll find we appreciate the spirit of inquiry in Sayuka, and in Rawatai. Well, I don't need to tell you that Rauatai is a stern mother, tempestuous and inhospitable. We have to trade for much of what we need, and the Huana have proven to be valuable partners. The Deadfire is markedly more comfortable than Rauatai. The archipelago is also an excellent place from which to study the storms of Andra's mortar.
Why isn't this grayed out?
How much do you know of Rauatai, Watcher? I see. It's a challenging place. Whatever manages to grow in our thin soil, the storms destroy. The rough country, we call it. We have to trade for much of what we need, and the Huana have proven to be valuable partners. The Deadfire is markedly more comfortable than Rauatai. The archipelago is also an excellent place from which...
Why are you
Do
here?
you ask how I came to my position, or why I pursued it to begin with?
What drew you to your work?
No one's ever asked me that. I suppose I've always had a persistent interest in engineering. Even as a child, I was dismantling my mother's guns just to see how they worked. Then I met Karoo. Hazanui Karoo. She encouraged me to take my skills to the Navy. So I did, even though I had no obligation to as the youngest of my siblings. We nurture our keen minds in Rauatai, you see. We don't let them piddle away their brilliance on frivolities. The bright and willing are supported, mentored, respected.
Hazanui Karu told me you were one of the brightest minds in Rauatai.
Is that... Did she really say that?
Yep,
Pardon me, I'm not... I wasn't expecting.
that's all.
Very well.
What's your take on the RDC's relationship with the Huana?
That's a weighty question.
That's why I asked it.
It's a reasonable inquiry, I suppose. The Huana are pliant enough and willing to work hard when properly motivated. We have as much right to this land as they do. If they plan to do nothing with it, it's our duty to steward it for them.
And it's their duty to recognize a good deal when they see it. Next one won't be as generous.
Some of the Huana seem unhappy.
They'll adjust in time. Besides, it could be worse.
Better you than the Valians, is that it?
Of course. The Huana and Rauataians share a common interest and a common ancestor. The Valians don't care about the Deadfire, really. They'll strip mine the archipelago of luminous Audra, then abandon it for the next shiny bauble that catches their eye. They're like magpies in that way. Magpies in silly hats.
Okay. Do you miss Rauatai?
Every day. The wild coasts. The merciless winds. Their lack is like a missing limb. Rauatai will always be there. And the work we do here, that's what matters now.
Okay. Cool. All right. Should we go and take on that contract?
Been a while since we crossed cannons, Seraphin.
Since the gentleman outsailed that Rauatai scow off of Hisongo, if I rightly recall.
Us sharing a crew saves me a bullet I'll need elsewhere, so... thanks.
Any time, lass.
Okay. Travel to Bacana's observatory. This could be fun. Painted mask. Wait for Alof to explain further. Bro, I'm actually done with Alof and the Leaden Key. I literally can't be bothered. I don't care. Royal Deadfire Company's workshop. Okay, speak to Avera.
Already there.
Deadeye. Nice.
I will not return to the Longhouse, Weto, never! And I won't blunt my teeth about it further.
But what are you so stubborn? The Rawatayans do us a great favor and you spit in their faces. What do you need?
Is there a problem here?
Not at all, not at all. My sister and I are just having a small disagreement.
It is because you speak like this that I yell at you in the first place. You're beginning to sound like those Rawatayan outlanders, and it shames me to say so.
What's your problem with the Rawatayans?
Ignore her. She has an urchin up her ass about her cousins from the north and can't be persuaded. I should know. I've tried.
Is it so unreasonable to want to protect my culture, our culture, from our greedy neighbors? They arrive in ships laden with goods they believe will please us and think that gives them the right to build their walls on our land. Then, they act surprised when we don't all fall at their feet with cries of gratitude.
She has a point.
Akira, don't encourage her. I will never hear the end.
We are no strangers to the menaces of the Deadfire. Pirates, colonials, Nagati's children. We have bested all of them before. We don't need them or their walls to keep us safe, and we surely don't need their longhouse.
Weto, why do you support the Rawatayans?
We are no strangers to storms. But last year we suffered many powerful ones in quick succession, and our harvest of Koiki fruit was destroyed. Prize share was rationed, famine loomed, and then the Rawatayans sent ships, load after load of food, enough to see us to the next harvest. They could have left us to die, but they didn't.
It was only a ploy to make us dependent on them, Akira. We took their food and helping hands, and now we sleep in their buildings and watch the sea from their walls.
What does all this have to do with the Longhouse?
Another of the Rawatayans' tricks. When our huts were destroyed in the storms, they did not rebuild them like they were as we requested. They built this longhouse instead. Are you not one people? They said. Why do you live divided, each cast apart from the others? They believe they know what's best for us, but how we live is not their business. The Fleet Master says we are weak because we don't work as one. She doesn't see that it's our differences that make the Huana strong. She doesn't want to see it, lest it put the lie to their enterprise here.
Juana and Rawatayans are both Amwa. Why not be allied?
Under whose banner? Rawatai's? Then we cease to be Huana as surely as if they conquered us.
We have the land and resources Rawatai needs, and they have the military might we lack. We share a common ancestor. Why not create a common culture? Together we would be strong.
I say, if you truly believe that, then you're a bigger fool than I thought.
Oh man. I feel like they could both work together. But shit, what do I know? You're all in over your heads, that's what I'm gonna say.
Then leave, Akira. Unless you wish to drown with us both.
I say, if you have nothing constructive to add and don't intend to help, then take my sister's advice and go. We have cynics aplenty. We will live without one more. What do you need?
Did I fuck up? I think I fucked up. Ah, whatever. I don't care. Alright, this guy's a... Oh, there's a weapon shop there.
All the wonders of the sea, and more besides.
What do you have? We do need to do a big sell, so... Luminous Lobster, hello. Calmy.
What can I do for you?
What can you tell me about this place?
Sayuka? Bit of a backwater if you ask me, but don't tell the fleet master I told you so. This used to be where the fleet would send a person after they'd seen a fellow sailor blown to bits by a cannonball or what have you. That was before those mad druids out in the bog started sending bears and wild cats over the walls, of course. Let me know if you're in the market for something pointy.
How'd a human end up serving with the RDC?
Everyone's always gotta ask. Not that I blame them. It is a good story. I was seeing this guy. Let's call him, oh, I don't know, Kono. Kono and I had been carrying on a while when I started making noise about wanting to move in. Frightened the boy so bad, he went and joined the Royal Deadfire Company in the middle of the night. Thing is, I'm a deft hand with a throwing knife, and I know my way around 10 kinds of blades. So I followed him into the service. Pulled my weight, got on a good ship. Kono eventually left to go to poetry school or what have you. But I stayed. Haven't heard a complaint yet.
Damn, he did not want to marry you.
Put
Okay,
your eyes on these.
what do you have? Stalker's Patience. Oh my. It's a one-hand. Wait, spears are one-handed? Oh my god. Distraho. I'm buying it. Grant's red. Oh
Let
shit.
me know if you're in. Put your eye.
Grant's red tier. Straho's pommel gem shares from its store of essence, restores a small amount of health to the wielder. That's crazy! Chance to shake and target on a critical hit as well. The pirate known as Daeneric the Bloody, captain of the Claret, carried this sword during a years-long campaign of bloody and mayhem that took him from the seas of Pandia to the shores of the White with the Wends. Oh yes, I'm buying this for Seraphon, absolutely. Anything else? Potion of major healing. Ah, there's nothing else. I can't believe this is one-handed. Oh well, let's do a big sell. Don't want to sell this. Yeah, fuck it. Book of Storms. I feel like that's some. I don't know. Why does it. Whatever. Boom. 58k just from weapons alone. Crazy. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Let's get rid of all the traps because we're not going to use them. Because they suck. Any more? Nope. I think that was all of them. Let's get rid of these books. Gonna keep the ones that don't cost anything. But I'm gonna sell the ones that like. Wow. Great. Boom. Now, you. I knew it'd be there. Now it does more damage. Penetration's less. Wow, by quite a lot as well. Yep. I just prefer the look of like great swords. I don't know. Wait, what? What's happening? That was weird. Oh, okay. That's very weird. Let's enchant this. Can we make it better? Damn, we can't. We need, what's this? Pyrite. Shit. Right now it's got red tier. What's Menace do? Dude. Oh, Menace is, yeah, okay, yeah. Nimbus of Dread. And nearby enemies. What's Red Quickening do? Strara's pommel gem pulses with life-giving essence, restores a small amount of health to the wielder and nearby allies. Wow, okay. Pretty cool. So right now this penetration is only 11. Yikes. Alright, stream. I'm gonna end it there today. Thanks for watching. It's a short one today. Oh, we've exceeded the number of saves. Shit. Let's delete some again. But yeah, it was a short one today. I keep waking up late and I apologise. Like, I haven't been able to give much energy. I need to sort it the fuck out. I will get it sorted, don't worry. I will go for longer tomorrow. How many is that? Is that good enough? I think that's good enough. Right, see you guys tomorrow. Peace out. Enjoy your days.